Hello and welcome everybody. Very good morning. Good morning, London. This is our AAT Level 3 Advanced Bookkeeping revision class conducted by KBM London. Thank you. Pabla says good morning. So I hope my voice is clear and you can see me very well. Hi, Sarika. Good to see you. Xavier says good morning, but I don't see Xavier. Mohammed is there. Abdulaziz is there saying hi. And yeah, a little shy to come up in front of camera. No problem. It's sharp 10 o'clock this morning. Oh, Xavier is having his breakfast. Good, very good. That's the flexibility of being like conducting all the online lectures. I said earlier as well, the COVID-19, good thing, bad thing. We do have both. Obviously, we miss our classroom environment. We miss our friends. We don't see them face to face. We don't see our students and teacher face to face, but still our lessons are going on. We can enjoy our lectures, staying home relaxed. Yeah. Well, today's lecture is very important. It's going to be very dynamic, and it's a revision class of advanced bookkeeping. Advanced bookkeeping is one of the biggest modules in level 3. This one and management accounting costing, these two are the biggest modules in level 3. Students are joining in, and we're going to start within a few minutes time. Hello, Aya, good to see you. And throughout the lecture, it will be an interactive one. Like, it's not me only, you're going to participate as well. A few more students should join in. We are 9 altogether. A few more, 3, 4 more should come in and join in today's lecture. I have sent you the lecture materials already. I hope you received it, right? You two can say yes like this. Sorry, and yeah, and rest of it, I think you can write back to me, or I think it should be available. Thank you, Abdulaziz. Thank you, Xavier and Sarika and Pavla. Great. Well, the exam would be similar like this kind of mocks, and I'll start the screen sharing in just 1 minute time. Students are still joining in. I hope you have taken good preparation and well prepared for your mock exam, final exam, and everything. Today is the mock exam. We're doing it together, but you can do the same mock or different AAT official mocks with KBM. COVID-19 is increasing. Today is 24th of October. Winter coming, and the second wave is disturbing all over United Kingdom and Europe and other countries as well. So stay safe, stay home, keep learning, and bang on your AAT. Aim for distinction. Do you know you can get distinction? Yeah, 90% distinction. Merit is there and pass is there. 70% is your pass, and 80% is the merit. Well, with that note, I'd like to go through the screen sharing. Today's lecture is going to be obviously like long and lengthy. I hope you can see my screen, right? I'm using my digital pen here. Drawings. Okay, changing the color of the pen. Okay. Thank you, Sarika, for the confirmation. Okay. Well, I'm officially starting the lecture, this one. Taslima says I'm at an appointment. We'll be able to get a copy of this by email. Yeah, why not? Of course, you can get it from your portal, obviously. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. I'm getting started with the official lecture of revision AT. Where's my, come on. Yeah, that's what I will. That's the one. AAT Level 3, Advanced Bookkeeping It's a revision class. We have covered all the chapters. There are 12 chapters in PPP lecture material. These are really world-class lecture materials. Yeah. Sometimes my video's fading. Don't worry about it. Even I might have to put the video off at any point. At some point could be, but you can always text me any long-term problem. You can what do you call me? Email me. Yeah. Well, these are the chapters we have covered. It's a 2 hours, 60 plus 60, 120 minutes exam. It's a computer-based exam, computer-marked exam. Within these 2 hours time, you need to complete 5 tasks. And like any other module of AAT, yeah, Taslima, that's all right. 70% is the pass rate, pass mark, like any other module of AAT. So what are the 5 tasks I'm going over right now? Yeah. Task number 1, there are 21 marks. You can expect a task on non-current asset. It's an asset register, non-current asset register mostly. Very simple, the simplest in the world. Is none other than a copy paste. Yeah, you should aim for full marks here. Purchase of non-current asset depreciation and disposal. You need to know how to record into the non-current asset register, which you're going to do today anyway. All of you are going to do. Question number 2, out of 17 marks. Now, this is slightly little bit of challenging question, which I have seen students, they find it difficult to do the purchase, depreciation, and disposal, even part exchange of your non-current asset. But don't worry. If you check out my YouTube channel, Accounting Lecture, there are plenty of videos on it. You can check it out, especially the disposal. Look at this, disposal is here. Yeah, disposal. All right. So the 17 marks. Task number 3. Sorry for the mic. Accounting principle, accruals and prepayments. There's a long chapter, and this here we can expect a task on number 3 out of 19 marks. Accruals, prepayments, how to do the T accounts, which one is your current asset, which one is your current liability, and a little bit of ethical aspects you can expect. Task number 4. Yet again, a little bit of accruals and prepayments, but a bit of inventories could be, like adjustments are there. Irrecoverable debt could be, and errors in the suspense account and trial balance could be worth of 23 marks, which you're gonna check it out in task number 4. Task number 5 is the last task of 20. Out of your bank reconciliation control account, one of it could be here. Yeah. And yes, you can expect an extended trial balance. There will be extended trial balance. These are your tasks. And how many marks are there? 100 marks, I believe, but I'll take the calculator on screen and check it out. Hold on, come on, Mr. Calculator, come over here. I don't know what is going on. Why can't I? Yeah, now, yeah, I got the calculator here. Okay, let's check it out. 21 plus 17 plus 19 plus, how many more? 23 plus 20. Yeah, someone must have said it's 100. It is 100. How many marks are there? 100 marks are there. Yeah, that's great. Archuran just joined. Good morning, Archuran. 100 marks are there. 120 minutes are there. So you have slightly more than a minute to answer one question, don't you? Yeah. So 1.2 minute to answer 1 mark. So if it is worth of 20 marks, let's assume 23 marks, task number 4 you're doing, 23 marks times by 1.2. 1.2 times by 23, 27 and a half, 27.6, so 27 minutes. That's how you do the time management, time allocation. You should have a wristwatch or at least a clock. Obviously in the center there are, and then you should have pen, papers to do the, big papers should be, to do the, for some reason it is fading. What is going on? Yeah. My video. Don't worry about my picture. The content is important. Well, so you should have your pen, calculator. I prefer big one, but whichever you are used to, do get ready with that one. And also the extra paper. Make sure your computer you're sitting on is good one. It's not a bad computer. Make sure the keyboards are working properly. Although at any time, if you face any problem during the exam time, you can knock the invigilator. He or she will help you to correct, to solve any problem. I have seen there are many problems, like sometimes this is stuck, that happened, computer stuck. So they can pause it, yeah, and you can do your exam afterwards. Well, what I'm going to do, my video, I'm going to put it off because it's slightly disturbing for me. And I'm going to jump into the official mock from the BPP course book. So people, are you ready to rock and roll the mock paper? Today's lecture, are you ready to start? Please write me back something. That's great. I can see Pavla says ready, Archran, yes, and Xavier and Sarika, Abdulaziz, R2R, rock and roll, yeah? Okay, that's great. Well, superb. Let's get into the question now. Now, this will be a computer-based, computer-marked exam, so make sure you scroll up and down. Look at this little bit more information. Standard VAT rate is 20%, okay? And you don't need to put any, like you must use the full stop for the decimal, doesn't it? Like decimal, there's no comma, but you don't need to any comma. You can straight write, like, 10,000. We can write like this way, or you can write without a comma. I'm used to with a comma, so it comes automatically. And if they don't tell you VAT registered, or any other percentage is standard. Yeah, it's standard. Most of the time, VAT will be ignored, but in the first question, VAT is there, and there's something to do with that. Let's get started. Task number 1. Okay, the good news is here. A class breakdown I'm giving you. It's almost 15 past 10. So from 10:15 or 10 o'clock, basically, we started till 11, 5 past 11. We're going to do 3 tasks. That's my target. 3 tasks minimum, maybe more than that. Then 5 past 11 till 11:30, 25 minutes break. 25 minutes break. Then 11:30 till 1 o'clock. We're going to finish anyway way before than 1 o'clock. Then there'll be a question answer session. Yeah, if you have any questions. This is a very interactive session. You need to participate. I said, and I repeat, it's not me only going to work out. Yeah, it's you have to participate as well. So get ready with your pen and paper and calculators. Task number 1, I'm reading it for you. This task is about recording information for non-current asset for a business known as JDA Supplies. JDA Supplies is registered for VAT and has financial year end 31st December 2000, not given. Okay, don't worry, 31st December only. The following is a purchase invoice received by JDA Supplies relating to some items to be used in its head office. Now, Jada Supply is the owner of the business, and their accounting we're doing. We're the accountant of Jada Supplies. Well, it's to Jada Supply and their addresses, invoice number, and LL Supplies company. They're supplying to Jada Supplies, and the date. This is the date. That's a very important one. There's a laptop code number given, one item, the price of the laptop, cables of the laptop. A couple of cables could be, and that is the cost of the laptop as well. Service contract. Please do remember, we are going to do a non-current asset register. Do you remember? Question number 1 is based on non-current asset register. Even it's better to check out the requirement. Let's go to the bottom. That is always wise. That's what I always do. Yeah, complete the extract from the non-current asset, any acquisition, any disposal and depreciation. But basically, you meant to do this, fill out this box. This is the box. Yep. And yes, I say it is a copy paste, nothing much. You just need to copy from the information and paste into this box in front of you. That's your non-current asset register. Yeah, 8 column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 column non-current asset register. Well, let's go to the question now, yet one more time. Service contract given. My quick question to all of you. Service contract. What is the other name of it? Can you remember any other name? What can we call it? Or what type of expense? Fantastic, Aya. I really like the answer, quick answer from you. And Abdulaziz as well. Yeah, it is a maintenance cost. Thank you, Xavier, as well. It is a maintenance cost. Now, my second question to all of you. Is it a capital expenditure or revenue expenditure? Capital or revenue? Yeah. Okay. Revenue expenditure. Yeah, that is the on point answer. Yeah, fantastic, everybody. Revenue expenditure. So we do not capitalize this item. Yeah, we do not capitalize this item. Now, look at this. I would like to say something. Let's see who remembers the words. It's a long. I'm taking you to the book again. You can see there are 12 chapters. We have covered all of it, and we cover so many information over here. Let's see who remembers a little bit of information regarding VAT registered business. You know, Jada Supply is a VAT registered business, and I'm going to ask you one very easy, quick question regarding VAT registered business. Let's assume it's not assume it's given. The total cost here is 2650, and VAT is 20%. 530. Ultimate cost is 3180. Now, a true false question to all of you. Is this 530 an expense for the Jada? This is an expense. I'm saying this is an expense. True or false? Fantastic. Abdulaziz and Mohammed already giving me answer. This is false. No, they said false. Xavier says false as well. So does Archran. False. This is false. This is not that expense. They can reclaim it back, doesn't it? They can reclaim. You're going to learn even greater on your indirect tax module, or those of you have done already the indirect tax module, you can learn it even great detail. So that is not the cost of the business. The only cost is 2650, right? 2650. But we are not going to capitalize the 100, or rather 2650 is the cost of that 100 is revenue expenditure. So your capital expenditure is 2550. Thank you, Aya, for your calculation. Yeah, everybody should participate and calculate these things. Fantastic. We don't know the question yet. We're just working around. Yeah. And you should do the same in your exam. Let's keep reading in the bottom. Jada Supplies took out a loan to cover this purchase. So the funding method, yeah, funding method is, it's a loan. There are 8 columns I'm showing you again, and you should be aware of it. Any column could be your balancing figure. First column number 1 is description, serial number, then acquisition date, then cost of the asset, then depreciation charge, then carrying amount, funding method. Number 6, disposal, if you have sold the asset. And number 8 is date of the disposal. Well, so funding method is loan. We can see it. That is our all acquisition related information. Could be A, acquisition related. It's the question, and the pattern of the question is really big. Look at this, one full page, there are a couple of tables, few bullet points, then few tables, then big table, isn't it? But trust me, this is the easiest question. I will not give you answer. You can give me a very quick answer, I know. Yeah. Okay, moving to the second bit of the question. This is the second bit. We're scrutinizing the question yet, not going to the answer. The following information related to the sale, which is a disposal, right? And no longer needed. Registration number, yeah, serial number, doesn't it? Date of the disposal given, and selling price excluding the VAT. That's what you sold the asset for. Now some more clauses, 4 bullet points, like extra information, which is needed. Data Supply has a policy of capitalizing expenditure. That is their capitalizing policy, 200. So in our case, all the figures are more than 200. Company equipment is depreciated 20% per year on a straight line basis. Straight line basis. I'm drawing a picture for you. This picture represents SL method, true or false? Tell me. At the bottom here is units. At the top, it is money, vertical money. And this picture represents, Sarika says true. Who agrees with her, or who does agree, or does not agree? Straight line method. Okay, let's see more answer. Now, Xavier, Archron, everybody says true, and I agree with them. A straight line gives you same depre every year, yeah? Computer equipment is depreciated 10%. This is about a van and not a computer. Okay. Same depreciation every year, every month, or whatever you do. That's why it looks like a fixed cost, FC, right? Next one. The vehicles are depreciated. Vehicles are depreciated on a 33% diminishing balance, which we call reducing balance. But for your exam purpose, it's a diminishing balance method. Well, diminishing means, look at this. It looks like a variable cost and fixed cost in, per unit, you can say. Yeah. First year, it's higher depreciation. Year after, it goes down, down, down. Yeah. It diminishes every year. Well, we need this information. Just bear in mind. Rest of the information is not much. It's nothing much. Acquisition, disposal, and depreciation you got to do. We can ignore it. The pick list will be anyway available when you're going to do the question. Let's do the question now. Let's do the question. If you remember computer, there are a few things you need to remember. SL, 25%, doesn't it? Straight line, 25%. Now, these information are given, like their number, date, and cost, and depreciation. Yeah, and carrying amount given, and we bought a loan. Now, this item is not given, this item is not given. We need to find it out. Tell me, what would be the depreciation for computer equipment? I got only one answer, and second answer, and third answer, and fourth answer. And everybody says 800. Fantastic. All of you are right. Okay. Oops, hold on. Let me erase it. That's great. 800. Yeah. How can you double check whether it's 800 or not? 3200 times by 0.25. Yeah, that is 800, and it's going to be 800 per year. How much is the carrying amount? It's going to be 1600. How do you know it? Thank you. Thanks for your answer. Thanks, Abdulaziz Kamil Archron. You can do either cost 3200 minus probably accumulated depreciation. This time accumulated depreciation is 2 years. depreciation, doesn't he? 2 years is 1600. So you get 1600. Or from carrying amount 2400 minus 800, you still get the same figure, 1600. Boom, people, you're getting your marks. 2 marks for each of the items, 4 marks already in your pocket. Second one, printers, 5 printers, but these are the category of computer. So you can already see here acquisition date, cost, and depreciation charge given, carrying amount given. Help me, what would be the depreciation here, charge for the year? Now I got some answer from Sari, Abdulaziz, and Archran, and all of them are saying 1,000. It is 1,000. Yep. 25% of 4,000, 1,000. Each year is the same. Thank you, Xavier, as well. And yes, it's what do you call it? Your carrying amount is going to be 1,000 as well. From net book carrying amount, if you take out the depreciation, you get carrying amount. Or from cost, you take out all the depreciation, which you call accumulated depreciation, you get carrying amount. Now, over here, next one, this is your balancing figure. And yeah, the date, the cost you can write here though, depreciation and net book value. Now, what is the asset we bought it? Let me take you into the question. The asset we bought it, it's a computer, doesn't it? Laptop. So you can write laptop and HG589, isn't it? Yeah, HG589. Let's take it into here. HG589 is the laptop. Then you get a couple of marks here. When did you buy it? It's the invoice date here. It's the date here. That's the date, 23rd of December. And the value is 2550. Okay, people? Value is 2550. That should be capitalized. We're not taking the service contract because you already, at the beginning of the lecture, we already said it's a maintenance cost. 23rd of December is the answer going to be 23rd of December. And the cost is 2550. We can write it here. I think 2550, the option would be given here. Wherever the option, like some of the cells will be black out, which is which is dead cell. We cannot write anything. Yeah, and those are live cells. You need to write in it. But my question is, what should be the depreciation here? How much is the depreciation? Work it out if you remember. It's 25%, doesn't it? Fantastic. Some people are working already. Yes. Oops, hold on. 255. What did I do? Hold on. 2550, isn't it? Is that 0.25? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All of you are doing very great. 637.5 is the right answer. 637.5 is the right answer. And I think you gave me the carrying amount. Thanks for that. It is it is just a week before year end. It is a yes, it is. Okay, thanks for that question, Aya. I will go back to your question. Yeah, just bear with me. It's let me write the carrying amount and get my easy peasy quick marks. Yeah, the more quick marks you get, the more relaxed you will be on exam day. Okay, so far so good. Now I asked me, it is just a week before year end. Maybe the asset we bought it, doesn't he? Look at this, where we bought the asset on December, just a week before the year end. Year end is 31st December. And what is the company's policy? Now I'm taking another color pen or maybe highlighter. Yeah, look at this highlighter. That is the most important highlighter. Still apply the depreciation. It does. Thank you, Sarikan Abdulaziz. Full year depreciation in the year of purchase. Yeah, that is the policy. Yeah, and we must check it out, the policy very well. A full year's depreciation is applied in the year of purchase or acquisition, none in the year of disposal. So whether we purchased even week before or day before, charge the full year's depreciation. That is the policy. Why do you do it? We do it to keep our accounting life easy. That's true. You know, business is very complicated and we deal with hundreds and thousands of items. So I say thanks, you're welcome. we keep it simple. There is another method called month by month basis, pro rata basis. And I believe we do have a question like this in this particular mock exam. Okay, so far so good. That's great. That was our purchases and we're done with that. But you know, we have sold one of the vehicles. No, hold on, it's not done yet. Look at this. This is a box left with. How did you buy? We bought it. Yeah, thank you. Sarika Kamal. Yeah, we bought a loan. We bought it. If the funding method is loan, we have read it somewhere, highlighted as well. So far, we got full marks. That's great. Vehicle. Now, you know, we have sold a vehicle. This vehicle we sold it. AP07SCE. Yeah, let me take you there. Look at this AP07SCE. That's what you sold it. We sold it on 7th December. Yeah, and sold it for 8,000. Let's go to the bottom and let me show you how do you do it. If you sold it, the asset should be nil. The DP should be nil because it's gone. It doesn't belong to you anymore. It's gone. Boom, out, out. If you sold it, it doesn't belong to you. And now I'd like to open my camera here. Let's assume this is my asset. This is my asset. If I sold it, boom, gone. It doesn't belong to me. So it should not belong to the account, into the accounts as well. So that's why vanish it. We call it nil. And disposal proceed means how much we got it. Number 7, 8,000 pounds. We got it by selling it. And we sold a disposal date. Look at this. I forgot. When did they sell it? I just checked it. 7th of December. 7th of December. That's it. That's your full marks. How many marks we got it? I believe 21 or something like that. 21, yes. That's our task number 1. And most of you people have done it. Yeah. What did you do? Purchase of non-current asset? Yes, we did. A little bit of depreciation. Yes, we did. Disposal of non-current asset? Yes, we did. And we recorded these things into the register. That's your 21 marks. Great. Let's move to the next question. Question number 2. Date as well. Yeah, we did the date, isn't it? Date, where's the date you're saying it? Let's check it out. We did the date, Abdulaziz. Look at this, yeah? I don't think we have left anything. I think we should check the answer at this point, yeah? I kept the answer open and I send you the answer. Let me take it. 800 and 1600 is the right answer. I'm taking another color pen here. It's a correction we are doing. That's what you should do as well. Like print it out. There are a few other mocks as well. Print it out and check out like with a different color pen. 1600 is right. Then 1000. Is that right? Yeah, 1000 and 1000. That's right. And the next one is it's a loan and the date and laptop and 2550 and the date and laptop. This should have been here, isn't it? That's why I was wondering, maybe here or bottom. But as I said, dead cells you cannot write. The open cells you got to write. And the depreciation, this looks absolutely right. Very fantastic. And the last one here, look at this, nil, because you're selling it. 8,000 and the date. That's your full marks into the pocket. You're very fresh and happy. Moving to the next question on the exam day. This is task number 2. What can you expect? Again, purchase of non-current asset. Yeah, disposal could be, part exchange could be, right? Okay. All right. This task is changing my pen color. A ledger account for the non-current asset. This time I'd like to read the requirement. Yeah, it's a few bullet points we can see. It's good to read calculate the depreciation charge for the year for new machine. Please be very careful. Not all the machine, not existing machine, new machine. Maybe you bought a new machine and you got to do depreciation. That's A. And B and C, purchase of make entries to account. Account could be T accounts. Yeah. To the purchase of new machine and depreciation charge on the new machine. Well, so we have a machine account. It's a asset account. It's a DR account, debit account. So debit side plus, credit side minus. Depreciation charges, it's an expense account. This is non-current asset account. This other one is expense account. This is also debit account depreciation charge. You got to do it. Easy peasy. Don't worry about it. Accumulated depreciation. If you remember, accumulated depreciation is a credit account. If you plus, it is on the credit account. It should be on the credit side. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, there are a little more. What were the sale proceeded? Okay, we'll check it out. Up to quite a lot. How many marks are there? Although for 17 marks, but you got to work more. So in some questions you can do quicker, but other questions you might take longer time. So that's how you need to manage the time management. Let's read the question carefully. I'm reading the question for you people. You need to participate strongly, just like the question number 1. You are working on accounts of a business that is registered for VAT. Again, it's registered for VAT. The financial year end is 31st December. People, year end is the most important task. Now, if it is 31st December, life is easy. Why? Because we are used to the calendar year. Oh, yeah, starts January, yeah, finishes in December. But what if it is somewhere in September, somewhere in November, somewhere in April or June, July, whatever? Then you need to go back 12 months because accounting period is 12 months, doesn't it? Look at this now. Third one, a new machine was acquired 1st of June 2019. VAT can be reclaimed on this. If you can reclaim the VAT, that is not part of your cost of the non-current asset, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what we have done in task number 1. If you can reclaim if you are VAT register, here it is said VAT register, that's why you can reclaim the VAT. That's why VAT is not a concern here. It is not a cost here. The cost excluding VAT 10,000. This was paid from the bank. That is happening for the new machine, people. We are dealing with new machine only. Yeah, we bought it for £10,000. The residual value is expected to be 2,500. Excluding residual value is the salvage value or sellable value after the end of the period when it is scrapped. We sold it. Maybe needed, maybe not needed. We don't know yet. We'll check it out. Plant and machinery is depreciated. So this is plant and machinery because it's a machinery. 30% per annum on a diminishing balance basis. Depreciation is calculated on an annual basis and charged in equal installments. There we go. For each full month, an asset is owned in the year. Can you feel that this is a pro rata month by month basis, right? Yes, this is your month by month basis. An equal installment. Yeah, different wordings of each full month. Now, this is the ultimate word here, full month depreciation. Okay, now depreciation has already been entered into the accounts for existing plant and machine. Now, existing plant and machine, job is done. You just need to do the new machinery. Yeah. So there are a few lines which you should not bother about at all. Number 1, residual value, forget about it. Number 2, rest you can forget about. Only highlighted points are this one and this one, job done. 10,000 is the cost of the asset. Cost of the asset is £10,000 and depre is 30% at reducing balance, although we are going to do month by month basis. And this number 3 is very important. It's held in the business from the June. My second question to you, how many months the asset held in the business? Means when did you buy? You bought in June. So how many months of depreciation you need to do? Tell me. I got 2 answers from Mohammed Diamante and Sarika, but 2 different answers. Yeah. So please think about it. Count it from me. Look at this 1st of June. 1st of June means the entire June you need to take. And 31st December means all the December you need to take. Yeah. So I'm writing it down here. This is also, the calendar is very important. I have seen so many students struggle with the calendar. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. How many months are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the right answer then. Okay. All right, 7 months. Now, so many people are already giving me very good answer. Calculate the depreciation charge for the year. Let me do it. 30% of 10,000 is 3,000. Sometimes I don't need the calculator. 3,000, but how many months depreciation? I'm using this calculator. Divided by 12 times by 7 or times by 7 divided by 12, whatever you do, you get the same answer. 1750, you people, those of you given me that answer, that should be the answer, 1750. Hope it makes sense. Okay, 1st June at evening by, it is not full month in my world. That's been said from Aya. Come on, Aya, even if it is on 2nd of June, you should take it as a full month, yeah? But yeah, maybe you can argue that I'd like to do the depreciation on a day-by-day basis. To be honest, we accountants, we businessmen do not have that much time to do it, yeah? Even month by month sometimes gets complicated, like too much work on our head. You know, depreciation is just a provision. Like we assume, oh, that's gonna happen. It's not, it's a non-cash expense. It's not even an expense, although we call it expense, we deduct it from the income statement, means SPL, but it's a non-cash expense. And we accountant can manipulate our SPL with depreciation, yeah? But we got to be ethical all the time. We can show higher depreciation, lower depreciation, and show our income expenses higher, and the profit could be higher or lower. But it says full month. Yeah, it is a half month. We should not count. Believe me, trust me, neither in real life accounting or exams, we don't make it that, yeah, no, half day, full day, and like that way. Okay, moving back to, oh, that's A. That's good. A is done. Moving back to the B. Now, we already know some of the information are there. 10,000 is the cost of the new asset, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm bringing those information here, and depre of that asset for those 7 months, because it's a month by month, is 1750. That's it. Only 2 information available. Look at these people, very few information, but so many things to do. Let's do it. Number B is the purchase of new machine. Non-current asset. Machine is a non-current asset. It's a debit account. If you buy any asset, you put on the debit side. Yep. And if you sell any asset, you put on the credit side of that asset. So what is the double entry for that? Let's check it out. How did you buy? Did you buy paid by the bank? Fantastic. Some of you already told me you bought it through bank. Like, it's not a credit purchase. It's we paid through bank. Through bank means either we paid through check or credit transfer, or card, something like that. What is the double entry? Give me the double entry of purchase of this non-current asset by bank. What is debit and what is credit? What is happening? Your business is getting an asset, doesn't he? Worth of £10,000. Asset is going up, and your bank is going down because we think from the business's behalf, doesn't he? Yeah. So I got an answer: machine debit 10,000 and bank credit 10,000. Right? Okay. So that's what you're going to do. Machine account debit 10,000. We don't need to do any bank account, but I'm just showing you bank credit 10,000. And you write the opposite account's name into the detail. Here you write bank, there you write machine. That's it. Our job is done. And it goes into the statement of financial position, SOFP. That's what you do, balance sheet DVD. Get the total, 75,000. And total, 75,000. And all of it becomes your balance CD. Normally, you don't have any space to do the balance BD, but it becomes the opposite side of your T account. That's your number 1. Number 2, depreciation charge. It's an expense. Yeah. Now, we have a depreciation, only one depre, 1750. Who remembers the double entry of A? What is the double entry for depreciation? Please give me a double entry for the depreciation. What is debit and what is credit? Let's wait for it. If you really struggle, I will obviously help you. Let's wait. Who gives me depreciation double entry? Depreciation debit accumulated. Super good people, good answer. Depreciation debit, accumulated depreciation. Lovely. I got all the good answers. 4 or 5 of you have participated. No. Depreciation debit, accumulated depreciation credit. Okay. Not machine account to depre. Okay. Depreciation is an expense. So depre debit, depre charges, DR, and accumulated depre CR. That is the double entry. Now, depreciation is 1750. Depreciation debit, and look at this, accumulated depre credit. That's what we're going to do. Depreciation debit 1750, accumulated debit 1750. What do you write into the account? Opposite account's name, don't you? Like here you write depre charges, and there you write accumulated depre. Boom, our job is done. We just need to balance the accounts. Okay. Now, people, if I ask you depreciation charge, where do you take it? Do you take it to the SPL or SOFP? Where do you take it? Okay, Abdulaziz Sarikan, everybody. It's a correct answer. Xavier, Archran, who else is there? It's SPL. Yep, so we got to do the total. We don't do any balance CDBD. We transfer it to PNL or SPL. Maybe they said PNL here. I'm not sure. This is the pick list. I'm just checking. PNL, yes, PNL. Same thing, but whatever is given, PNL is the right answer. Let's get the total. 5,700 plus 1,750. I got 7,450. All of it gonna go to your PNL as what? Tell me. We transfer it to the PNL as what? Okay, two options I'm giving you. Income or expense. Yes, this is an expense. You can say, come on, Ilyas, that's very simple. That's easy. Yeah, depreciation is an expense. We transfer it in the income statement or SPL. Then, you know, the other one, accumulated depreciation, we add it up together. We write down the figure, we write down here. All of it becomes your balance CD. CD becomes your balance BD. And that goes to thank you, Archran, for the answer. I was a little lazy to do the calculation. Archran says 30,750. Other people, can you please calculate and double check whether 29 and 1? Yeah, it's 30,750 without calculator. Normally, I trust my calculator, so that you should trust your calculator as well. Don't do the mental maths here. We're not mathematicians here. We're accountant. Yeah. Well, 30,750. That's not done yet, you know. I thought, oh, that's it, done. Let's enjoy it. That's not done yet. Don't worry. Okay, that was our ABC. Maybe we are moving on to D. A very nice and straightforward, easy question going to be: business has sold old machine which had original cost, yeah, accumulated depre given, and the loss was made on disposal. Okay, we are sad, little sad. Yeah. What were the sale proceeds? How much we sold it for? How do you calculate? Let me show you the pro forma top-down approach. Cost minus accumulated depre. We get carrying amount. Carrying amount. Like how much is the cost? 5,600. Accumulated depre is 1,360 minus it. Taking the calculator on screen and working on a 5,600 minus 1,360 equals to 4,240. 4,240. That is the carrying amount, people. Now, if we sold at a profit, that we have sold at more than this figure. This is the worth of the asset now. Yeah, 4,240. But if we sold at a loss, means we must have sold at a less figure of this. It's been said you sold at a loss of 550. So losses should be taken away. Loss is 550. Sale proceed means how much you sold it for. Yeah, some people already gave me answer, and it looks a correct answer, good answer, 3,690. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Sorry, Abdulaziz, Xavier, and Kamal, 3,690. This question is long. It's more than 17 marks question. Yeah. Well, I think this is the last one here. indicate whether the following statements are true or false. I'm identifying 1 and 2. You should give me the answer. I'm reading it. The non-current asset register is part of ledger. Let's see who remembers. It's all about remembering. There's nothing like anything like conceptual stuffs are here. Yes, starting with Abdulaziz, Archran, and Xavier, and Sarika, and Aya, everybody says no, it's false. It is false. You know, the question about task number 1 we have done, that is not it is not a part of the double entry. Yeah, it's not a ledger. It's just a record purposes. We have a non-current assets register, and it gives us the information which assets belongs to where, how many assets are there, what is the depreciation and all. So that is a false answer. Fantastic, good answer. Thank you, Mohammed Diamande, as well for your answer. Number 2, how many of you are here? Okay, 12. Number 2, VAT, which is reclaimable or non-current asset, is not capitalized as part of the cost of the asset. Yeah, and there are lots of true from all of you. That's super duper well done. That is true. We already know it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And that's our acquisition, disposal, depreciation, record of non-current asset information in the ledgers, doesn't it? The one I circled is the ledger. And we have done it. Full marks, yet again. Yep. Super. Yes, so we are on task number 3. Maybe halfway through I'm going to do. Let's check it out. It's not a big one. It's a very simple one. But yeah, I'm going to do it, and then we will take our break. Task number 3 is from this here. It's worth of 19 marks. Accruals and prepayments. Oh, thank you, Aya. Task number 2, answer checking. Let's check the answer. Task number 2, answer checking. It's good to check the answers, yeah. Because I was getting so many identical answers from all of you. I don't think all of you should wrong, yeah. Task number 2. Task number 2, come on. Starting from this one, number 2, task number 2, answer checking. 1750 is our first answer. Yeah, I'm changing my color here. 1750 is right answer. That was something intellectual you had to do. And in level 4, you got to use it as well. Then machine cost, yeah, 10,000 and 75,000. And balance CDBD and the bank. Let's see. Bank 10,000, 75,000, balance CDBD. Well done. Depreciation, let's check out depreciation. 1750, 7450, and P&L and accumulated depre. Yes, 1750, 7540, P&L and accumulated depre. Well done. That's how you should check. I'm reminding you, yeah. And accumulated depre, we already have a balance from old assets, and charge for the year goes on the credit side as well. Added up together. I've written here, balance CD becomes BD. That's what we've done it. We already had a depreciation, accumulated depre, plus this year's new asset depre, added up together, written in balance CDBD. Boom. That's how we do. Yeah. Well, what do you mean by this 5,700 on the depreciation? This is the depre you had already from a past asset. So that's with the 65,000 you had the asset from the past. Next one is the how much you sold it. We said 3690 with lots of workings. And down here, so let's check it out. 3690, superb. And it's false and true is the right answer. Yep. Okay, it's been checked. I'm going back to my red pen. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, it's good to check it. Number 3, look at this. Accounting principle, accruals and prepayments. Ledger accounting, even the T accounts we got to do. Yeah, including accruals and prepayments. You'll be required to calculate and record the accruals and prepayments. This may include determining whether the balance on a trial balance will appear as a debit or credit side, especially the accruals and prepayments, debit or credit side ethical principle. If you remember, my Papa, Allah, I have a small video on it. It really helps you to do the opening reversal of your opening and closing accruals and prepayments. Yeah, I do have a video here on my YouTube channel at the bottom somewhere. 3 years ago, I made it. 3 years ago, I remember. Come on, where are you, Papa Allah? Yeah, there you go. 4 minutes worth of video. This is the Papa Allah video, the cursor moving on here. Yeah, so you can check it out. For this one, if it is relevant here, I will apply the Papa Allah knowledge here as well. All right, with that knowledge, moving back to task number 3, we have 10 minutes. We can finish it very well. It's a handy video, Xavier says. Thank you, Xavier. Yeah, it is really helpful. Not just level 3, level 4 as well, for different modules as well. Yeah, especially accruals and prepayments and reversal of a very simple video. Yeah. Well, moving on, task number 3. This task is about accounting for accruals and prepayments of income and expenses. You are working on the accounts of a business for the year. Let me make it a little bigger. It's better. Okay. So for the year end, 31st December 2019, in the task, you can ignore VAT. Thank you for telling us to ignore the VAT. You have the following information. The balance of the rent receivable, people, receivable means income. Let's assume it's, sorry, received. Yeah, received, rent received. At the beginning, financial year, I would like to draw a T account, rent received, it's an income. Okay, make sure it's an income. So you need to write, it's a credit basically. A balance on the rent receivable account at the beginning of the financial year is 7880. Generally, it should be here, 7880. They said balance on the rent receivable account. Yeah, balance on the rent receivable is a credit balance. That's why balance means it is on the credit side. It could be balance BD. And it is clearly said this is the ultimate stuff that it is here, balance BD on the credit side. This is the rent was prepaid at the end of the year last year. It was prepaid last year. Now you follow. Let me show you. Let me draw it last year's one. This is rent income 2019. And this is 2018 I'm doing. 2018, we had a prepaid of 7880. People, please concentrate. 2018, we had a prepaid. It's a rent income. It's an income account. Year-ending prepaid. Now, prepaid, do you add or deduct? Let's see who gives me the right answer. Prepaid, do you add or deduct? Come on, quickly give me the answer. Prepaid, deduct, deduct, deduct. Fantastic. Everybody says deduct. I agree with you. You deduct. Now, this is an income account. 2018 or 19, rent received is an income account. To deduct, which side do you record? Debit side or credit side? You would like to deduct it. Do you write debit side or credit side? That's a good answer again, everybody. Debit side, yes. Now, that's what you did. Balance CD or prepaid, we can call it. In 2018, 7880. The balance CD become balance BD here, people, in 2019 on the other side. Yeah. You can apply your Papa Allah knowledge here. Papa Allah means prepaid. We add accrued. We less. That's normal. That's the question I just asked you. Prepaid, we add or less? You said, oh, sorry, this is opening. And this is closing. Prepaid, closing prepaid, we less. That's what I asked you. And closing accrued, we add. That is closing. That, you know, the Papa Allah, look at this. What did I do with the Papa Allah? It was just Papa Allah. Now it became prepaid, less accrued, add. If it is a prepaid, you deduct. If it is an accrued, you add. This is the closing, the normal one. But this closing, when it becomes opening for the next accounting period, it becomes the opposite. That's what's been happening here. It became the opposite. That's why we're writing on the credit side. Why I'm taking a little longer, it is important. It is important to understand. Yeah, it is on the credit side. So far, so good. Let's move to this one. The bank summary for the year shows receipts, means we received 56,000 money from the rent. What is the double entry for this 56,000? I can help you. We are getting money as a rent. That's our income. And our bank is going up. So what is debit? What is credit? Come on, quickly give me the answer. Okay, fantastic. Bank debit, rent credit. That is right answer. Now, if you meant to do a bank account, a debit 56,000 and rent credit. This is our rent credit 56,000. Inside the detail, you write bank. Everybody is right. Well done. Good answer. Next one. Okay. Well, the next one, the rent receivable account has been adjusted for the rent 8,600 relating to the month of January 2020, not 19, but received before the year end. What do you think of it? A rent receivable account has been adjusted for rent relating to the whatever, but received before the year end. Prepaid. Well done. Very well done, everybody. It's a prepaid. We received the rent in advance. Now, this is closing. Do you agree? This is closing. And this one was opening. Yeah? Prepaid. So, debit entry. Yes. Xavier says debit entry, but before that, we deduct it, don't we? It's a closing prepaid. We deduct it. I'm taking you the Papa Allah one more time and changing the color of my pen. Mr. Pen, please appear here. Yes. This is what we're doing, prepaid less. This is the closing prepaid. We got to less it. So this 8,600 should be less. 8,600 is balance CD. Let me erase some of the items from here. Balance CD becomes balance BD 8,600. But then you can do the total and get the difference. And the difference would be your P&L, profit and loss account. Yeah. Total on the credit side is bigger, no doubt. We might need this information. We don't know yet. But if you get this type of information, please do like this, the way I did. It's a little messy, lots of work we have done, but that's all about learning. That's all about we got to do. Now we are checking the question. Question is very simple, going to be, don't worry about it. Hey, question number A, which of the following shows how the general ledger account for rent receivable looked at the beginning of the financial year? It looked like this. Let me take another color pen. It looked like this, isn't it? And but hold on, which of the following? Yeah, that's it. What is the answer then? I'm giving you three options. Option 1, 2, oops, this is a very light color, 3, 4. But anyway, I'm going to use the last time. 2 is the right answer. Number 2 is the right. It looked like this, doesn't it? Everybody is right answer. I'm changing this color. This is a horrible color. Green is better. Okay, moving to the next question. Look at this. Although it's a big question, but that's it, done here. Next question. They talk, oops, what is this? Okay. They're talking about complete the following statement. On 31st December, closing basically, yeah. The rent receivable amount shows an adjustment for, how much is the adjustment for? It's just a copy paste, isn't it? The adjustment was for 8,600. The closing adjustment was for 8,600. Yeah, thank you. 8,600. And income, oh, this is what? Adjustment for, oh, it's a prepaid, 8,600. This is the figure here, 8,600. Adjustment for prepaid. Adjustment for prepaid, sorry. That's my prepaid. That's how you do. It was a prepaid. It's an adjustment 8,600. Yeah, that's it, I think. What is this figure? Oh, they said debit credit as well. Yeah, we did debit. We did debit. Look at this. I'm taking another color. This is green anyway taken. We did debit. Yeah, it is going to be debit. And is a prepaid. But the question, adjustment for prepaid income of last one should be debit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah, that should be the debit. We'll check the answer in a minute. Yeah, it is a debit. Look at this. You know, the T account we did on this page, exactly all these things we are just copying and paste into the answer, nothing else. And the next one, calculate the rent receivable to be shown in the statement of profit and loss for the year ended. Even this one we have done it. Look at this here. We just need to calculate. I'm taking the calculator on screen. 7,880 plus 56,000. We got 63,880. 63 880, written on the other side, 63,880 minus 8600, 55280. That goes into the P&L, 55280. That is your income. That should go to the statement of profit and loss. 55280. And that's it. Look at this. Because of the work we have done, so many things we're doing easily. Couple of more. B is there. A bank summary for the year shows the payments for travel expenses of this much. It's a bank summary, means we paid it through bank. We're doing D, sorry. Update the travel expense account of, it's a T account, it's a debit account, it's an expense account, doesn't it? Yeah. So we paid it through bank. Our bank is going down, bank credit and travel expense debit. Inside the detail, you write the bank. And they said do the balance to be carried down, means balance CDBD. So we got to do the balance CDBD. Which side is bigger? Debit side is bigger. 4350. Written on the other side, 4350. Take away 1560. 4350, take away 1560. I got 2790, maybe 2790. Thank you, Archon, for the calculation. That's my balance CD. That's what they told us to do. Is that all, or is there anything else there? There are more things to do. There are more interesting things to do. Number E is really interesting, really, really nice one. Yeah, I've seen in different other exams, it kept coming number E. Okay, before transferring the balance of the travel expense account to statement of profit and loss, you find that the prepayment figure for travel expense included, the prepayment is included 630 relate to the period 1st of November 2019 till 30th of April 2020. So November till April. November in 2019 and April in 2020. How many months are there? First you need to count. November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months. 6 months. Thank you for the good answer. 6 months. Now, my question is, your accounting year end is 2019. Your accounting period is 2019. How many months falls in your accounting period? 2 months, isn't it? And how many months is prepaid, basically? 4 months. Yep. Yeah, thanks for the good answers. I know you're giving me very good answers. Yeah, all of you. Sorry, Karchran, Abdulaziz. So 4 months is prepaid. If you can identify, the rest is very easy, doesn't it? How do you do it? This 630 is for 6 months divided by 6 times by 4 months is prepaid. You can get the answer. Let me do on a screen calculator. You can do with your calculator. 630 divided by 6 months times by 4, 420. That is my prepaid. So the adjustment of 420 needs to be made, which will what? The travel expense for the what? Pick list says increase or decrease. It's a prepaid. Prepaid is a decrease, deduction. Fantastic. So decrease is the right answer. There we go. Super duper well done, doesn't it? That's it. We will definitely check the answer, but it is our break time. We've taken good enough time in this lecture. I mean, this question. It's a break time. Enjoy your break. I will see you. Where did I told you here? Maybe somewhere. We have done a breakdown of breaks. Did I? Did I not? Okay, I didn't. See you at 11:30. Break time. Enjoy your break, everybody. Yeah. Enjoy the tea and coffee. So that's me gonna enjoy my coffee. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Who is back there? You can write me back. I can see Xavier already there. Good to see you. Hachiran says hi. Sarika is back. Muhammad is there. Well, let's go along with the answers. Good to see you, Nicolette. You're back. Let's check out the answer. The question you have done. Number 3. I did all with the green pen, did I? Okay, now I'm going to check with the red pen. All right, let's go to the answer here. Yeah, number 2, I think we have done it here. Is a right answer. I mean, A, number 2 is the right answer. Next one, it's a prepaid 8600 debit. Let's check it out. Prepaid 8600 debit, yes, superb. Then how much rent should have been recorded? 55280. I think that's what we have found there. 55280. Well done. And the balance CDBT is 2790. Let's check it out. Yes, 2790, which is fine here. Number E, 420 decrease. Yes, it is 420 decrease. We had to do quite a lot of work to find out this 420. Look at this. These are the works we have done. And a little bit of months calculation we have done, doesn't he? Yeah. That's superb. I'm going to the next task. Task number 4. It's a very nice, straightforward, easy task, people. Yeah, so don't worry about it. I know all of you. You're going to do it anyway. I'm just going to ask you the questions. Yep. Well, this task is about preparing a trial balance and reconciliations. Let's go to our book here. Task number 4. We are going to talk about, look at this. Again, could be a little bit of accruals and prepayments, could be inventory, could be recoverable debt, doubtful debt. Trial balance is the main thing here. Could be a little bit of errors and all. Let's check it out. You're working on accounting records of a business with a year end 31st December. You have 5 extracts from the ledger accounts as at 31st December 2015. Well, let's keep going. Discount allowed. This is an expense, doesn't it? They're giving us some figure. Discount received, an income. Office costs are given. It's a non-current asset. But this balance has been adjusted, already adjusted for prepaid. Prepaid expenses are current asset, 409. Please do remember. Sundry income, it's an income straight away. The name itself suggests. This balance had adjusted a prepaid income. Now, prepaid expenses you paid in advance is a current asset, but prepaid incomes you received already, and you are liable to render the services. You're liable to render the services now. That's why it's a current what? Tell me. Prepaid income is current what? Prepaid income? Current asset or current liability? Tell me. Fantastic. Good answers. It is current liability. Thank you, everybody, for your participation. VAT. Now, VAT could be on the credit side, could be on the debit side. This time on the debit side. What does it mean? VAT, is it, I'm giving you 2 options. Yeah, so many different answers. You can say it's a due form or 2. You can choose between these 2. It's a liability or asset. You can choose between these 2. It's a reclaim or repayable. You can choose between these 2. Yeah, and I'm getting so many good answers. All of you are saying right answer. It's a due from. It's a current asset. It's a reclaimable, in short, for our trial balance purpose current asset. We didn't check out the requirement yet. Let's check it out now. The requirement says there are no accruals and prepayments and that's good. You need to start preparing the trial balance. Okay, got to do a TB, yeah? Trial balance using the information below, and so many. Do not enter zero, do not enter a negative figure. These are very simple and normal. I'm just not wasting our time. Okay, now give me the right answer here. The first one is very easy. If you know pearls and dead click, this type of question is a piece of cake for you. Now, capital credit, yep. Okay, give me the answer. Discount allowed, debit or credit? The figure, I'm checking it out. 1115. Yes, discount allowed, 1115. Thank you. It's an expense. Thanks for the explanation. Even discount received going to be credit, doesn't it? Income, how much is that? Discount received 624, credit. Even on the T account is on the credit side. 624. Other office cost, any cost, debit, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. How much is that? 7378. Okay, 7378. Prepaid expense, give me the right answer. Although I have told you in the explanation, prepaid expense, prepaid expense. Yep, 409. Yeah, thank you for the answer, you Archran. 409, and thanks for the debit. Why it is debit? Because it's a current asset. Prepaid income, you already said me, it's a current liability. It should be on the other side, liability. How much is the figure? Someone check and tell me. Let me check it out. 445. 445. Property, plant, and equipment. Tell me, debit or credit? It's a non-current asset, debit. Then payables, ledger control account. It's a trade payables, TP or PLCA. So current liability. Sundry income. Income is credit. Or how much is that? We need to check it out, don't we? 8412. VAT. Now it could have been either side, but we have seen it's on the debit side. I'm gonna write it on the debit side. The figure I need to check. 1342. 1342. That's it. Yep. Easy marks. We got a from this particular bit. Moving on to slightly challenging, number B. Now in this B, we need little skeptical, little, you need to do the brainstorming and your journal knowledge, error correction knowledge needed here. Let's see how much you remember. All you got to do, I'm not doing anything. It's a control account as well. I'll help you, but you got to do. You are now ready to reconcile the purchase ledger control account and the purchase ledger. Just letting you know, control account is the aggregated total and purchase ledger is the subsidiary account, memorandum account, individual account, right? Now, if anything mistakes happen between subsidiary ledgers, it doesn't affect the control account. Yep, but obviously the control account errors that have, affects the control account. Also, daybook errors that affect the control account as well. Do remember that one. I'd like to recommend here. Use the information, use the following table to show the 3 adjustments you need to make to the purchase ledger control account. This type of questions you have done a lot of times from the control account chapter. Now, adjustment, there are 6 adjustments given. We've got to read it, and they're talking about what? Control account, not the subsidiary. Control account. Which 3 you need to do the adjustment in the control account? Let's read it and ready for the answer. The purchase ledger control account has been compared with the purchase ledger. Means the total account has been compared with the individual accounts. The total of the individual, just individual accounts. The following differences are identified. We need to check out where did you do mistakes in the control account. which mistakes we have done into the control account, how do you make it correct to debit and credit entries. Number one, a discount received of 29 was credited in the purchase ledger control account. Now, tell me, do you adjust it or not? At least give me that answer. Do you adjust it or not? I'd like to do some. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody says yes, so that's me. Okay, I'd like to do it at the bottom. Let me draw a T account. PLCA, Purchase Ledger Control Account. Balance BD and credit purchases. These are the two popular items you write on the credit side. That shows how much we are liable to our suppliers. Then bank. Then discount. Bank means money we pay. Discount received. Then purchase return. Then contrivance. What else? Yeah, these are the popular items, yeah, that goes on the debit side, right? Okay. Now, well, contra. But there is one more item. If your bank is dishonored, it goes on the credit side. Or money you got back from the suppliers, dishonored, we can say it. Okay, that's it. So far, so good. Now, yes, this entry number one, a discount received credited to the purchase ledger control account. Discount received, can you see discount received? It should go on the which side? Debit side. Discount received, debit side, shouldn't it? But you put on the credit side. Discount received 29. Very wrong. This is a mistake. You can't put on the credit side. You can't put on the credit side. Discount received was credited. So adjustment number one is an error which needs to be corrected in the control account. So at first, how do you make it correct? Give me the answer. Oh, so many of you gave me the answer. You're saying 58, but let me tell you how it is 58. At first, you need to erase it, don't you? At first, you need to write on the debit side, discount received, 29. Thus, these two becomes 0. Then you need to put it in again, discount received one more time, 29. That is the original entry. Yeah, thank you everybody for the good answer. Yeah, you write it twice. So yeah, we do it 58 and debit twice. That's how you make it correct. That's our adjustment number one that is needed into the control account. Number two, a total of one purchased ledger account. Remember, ledger account, yeah, individual, has been incorrectly cost. It was totaled 130 credit, but should have been 50 debit. My question is, do we take it into the control account or not? This error, does it affect the control account? And thank you for the good answer. No, it doesn't. It is an individual account error. One person's item you record in another person, but ultimately the control account doesn't get affected. We don't take it, cross it. There is different explanation of it. We're not going deep in detail. We do have our lecture videos, YouTube videos, and recorded videos. We can check it out. You can check it out for the further information. It doesn't affect the control account. Next one, number three, purchase return 500 were omitted from, look at the wording, from where? Purchases ledger. They never said control account. That means control account is sound and healthy and good. So my question is, number three, does it affect your control account? No, of course not. Thank you for the good answer. It doesn't. Individual accounts getting affected. Coming back. Number four, we're looking for two more, doesn't he? Number four, the total of purchase daybook of May came to 23,900. What was posted? Aha. You have posted too high. At first, okay, we'll get the difference. But my question is, does this affect your control account or not? Yes, it does. Thank you. It does. Why? Because it's a daybook, and daybook extracts, we take it and put it into the control account. And we have put it in the wrong figure. Yeah. It was posted as too high. Where do you post it? 32,000 here. Look at this. 32,000 something. I don't know how much. Just forgotten right now. 32,900 on the credit side. But my question is this figure right? No, it should have been less. It should have been 23,900. It should have been 23,000. Now in accounting, let me take another color pen. In accounting, we do not cross like this. Oh, that was wrong. Let's cross it and write it again, or just cross it here and write it again. 23,900 is that? Yeah, 900. Do you do like this in accounting? No, we don't do like this. In accounting, we reduce right on the other side, don't we? That's what we're going to do right now. We've got to write on the other side. Yes, we know that this 32,900 is wrong, but we're going to write on the debit side, 9,000. Error of correction, we call it generally. If you meant to write the detail, you call it error of correction. Even purchases works as well. Yeah, 9,000 debited. So 9,000 is the answer here, and it's a debit, and it's adjustment number 4. That's how you correct it. Next one, number 5. Changing the color of my pen, coming back to red. A discount received 80 was recorded in the sales ledger instead of the purchase ledger. Look at this again, ledger and ledger. And yeah, this is a mistake, but does it affect your PLCA, the purchase ledger control account? This one, answer is no, it doesn't. That's why number 5 is not an answer. It's not an adjustment for the control account. Next one and the last one. We have only one option here. That should be number 6, but we'd like to read it. Number 6. A BACS refund 600 from a supplier has not been entered into the accounting records. Now, accounting records means nowhere. You didn't write into the purchase ledger, neither into the control account. Now, people, please don't consider it as a dishonor check. Yeah, this is not a dishonor check. Not always a dishonor. It's a refund. Maybe we have overpaid. Now, I have written it here, dishonored. It could have been dishonored, overpaid, or repaid to us. On the let me take another color pen here, green. The bank money we paid, whatever amount we paid, 600 of it came back to us. Maybe we overpaid something else. Yeah, dishonored, yes, mostly happens with sales ledger control account. It can happen with PLC as well, but this time they clearly told us it's a refund, means we're getting our money back. When we pay money, we record on the debit side. When we get the refund, we record on the credit side. So this is the refund, credit side, 600. Yes, adjustment number 6, it's out of 600, and thank you, it is credit. That's how you do it. Is there anything else? Oh, that's it. Task number 4, that's it. I'd like to check the answer at this point. I'd like to check the answer here. Let's check the answer. Okay. I think that's what we got it right anyway. I didn't share the trial balance is the easiest one. Yeah, we've done a credit, debit, credit. That has been done here. That is easy peasy, it's done. Trial balance. Yeah. Okay, Xavier says, I'm confused. Don't worry. Ask your question, Xavier. Where are you confused and what are you confused with? Meanwhile, we're checking the answer. 58 debit and Xavier can write your question, yeah? 58 debit, that was correct answer. 9,000 debit. Yes, we did it. 9,000 debit is right answer. 600 credit. 600 credit is right answer. That's it. Well done. This task is good as well. Well, just waiting a little bit for Xavier's maybe writing something. It said the adjustment 6, if it is a refund, why isn't it treated as discount allowed since it's not dishonored? No. Everything is not a discount allowed, Xavier. Let me tell you. A refund can happen so many reasons. It could be for overpayment, since it's not dishonored, discount received. Sorry. Yeah. Don't worry. I understood. Yeah. This £600, you have paid overpaid. Yeah. That's on that ground. It is not a dishonored check. If you have overpaid to your supplier, what do you think? Your supplier will enjoy the 600 and never let you know? Is there something like that? No, you will be polite. Oh, Mr. Xavier, you have overpaid us £600. I'd like to refund you. Now, yes, we use a credit note for that. Yeah, we use a credit, or we give them debit note, they send us a credit note. That's how the accounting works. It is not a discount. Did you receive a discount? Did you pay early to them? I hope it makes sense. Well, that's that. And we have covered task number 4. Number 4. I'm moving to task number 5. In BPP textbook, or generally in your real exam, task number 5 is the last task, but in our mock exam, we have one extra task. We can expect bank reconciliation, control account. We have done a control account, trial balance, extended trial balance, and all these things we can expect here, right? Error of corrections, suspense account means error of corrections we can expect here. Reading it for you people, task number 5. Well, this task is about accounting adjustments and journals. You are working on accounting records of a business with a year-end 31st December. Every time it's 31st December, fantastic. A trial balance has been drawn up and suspense account opened. You now need to make some corrections and adjustments for the year ended 2019. Ignore the VAT. They're talking about remove the correct, any incorrect, post the correct entry. In short, do the journals, people. Please do remember, cop car does not affect your suspense account. Trial balance will balance. And we came across with stub, single entry, then the writing it twice. Yep, those affects your trial balance. Yep. Well, partly original entry, partly omission, written it twice, then balancing error, balance transfer errors, those affects your trial balance. Get ready to give me good answers. Debit credit. Number 1, I'm reading it for you. Entries need to be made for irrecoverable debt. This is error of omission. Entries need to be made means we didn't make the entry. Thank you, Abdulaziz. Yeah, it is error of omission. How do you make the error? Entry. I'm getting my easy mark. 208. I need to write in both of the debit and credit. I got easy peasy mark without knowing anything. Yeah, 208 in the debit and credit. But what is debit and what is credit? What is the journal entry? Did you forget it? Fantastic. Super answer. Irrecoverable debt debit and SLCA credit. Why? I'm telling you, irrecoverable debit and SLCA credit. Irrecoverable is an expense. That's why it's debit. And SLCA, it makes your current, it's a current asset. SLCA should go down by that much of amount. That's why SLCA credit. That's number 1. Number 2, it's for 247. A discount of 247 was received from a supplier. So it's a discount received. It's an income. Please do remember. The correct entry was made into the purchase ledger control account, but no other entries were made. Single entry, fantastic. Means one-sided error, error of omission, single, one-sided error, doesn't he? Single entry error, fantastic. It's going to lead you to your suspense, doesn't he? So what is the rule regarding suspense? I have a super duper video on suspense account. Look at this. This is the suspense account video. Check it out from my channel to clear your suspense doubt. But how do you do it? The rule is look for the obvious error, correct it through debit credit. The opposite entry would be suspense. If it is too difficult, let's make it simple. A discount of 247 was received from a supplier. The correct entry was made in the purchase ledger control account. Means, discount received is generally credit and PLCA is debit on that note. Now, PLCA was correctly done, not the discount received. So that is my obvious error. So I need to make it correct. Discount received should be credit. Opposite account is suspense. Suspense. So many of you have given me the answer already. That is the right answer. And how much is the figure? 247. 247. 247. Normally I write debit first, then credit. It could be either way, but general procedure is you write the debit first, then you write the credit. Number C, reading it for you. No entries have been made for closing entry for the year ended. So it's an omission. We can vary no entry. Where is the no entry? No entry means closing and omission. So it's not a suspense. Closing inventory has been valued at this figure, yep, 14,625. But look at this. Now they're making it one step extra deeper. Included in these figures, there are some items costing 950 that will be sold now 235. What is happening? Like you're losing some of your closing item inventory value. We have a closing inventory chapter, which we have gone over. How do you treat it here? We are looking for the net realizable value of the items. There's some items 950, which we can sell it for 235. Is that a good thing or bad thing for you? Are you happy or sad? Just give me a simple answer. 950 worth of items, you are going to sell it for 235. Happy or sad? Yes, sad. You're very sad. Sad by how much? 950, and the difference is very sad. People say, okay, okay, hold on. 950 and we can sell it for 235 only. I'm sad by how much? I'm checking it. 950 minus 235. I'm sad by 715, doesn't it? 715 is my loss. Loss in inventory, you call it. You can simply call it loss in inventory. This should be adjusted, people. Let's read the entire question one more time. We already found the loss in inventory is 715 because of whatever reason, could be because of obsolescence, could be market price gone down, COVID-19 is there, whatever reason. The items we had worth of, we bought it for 950, but we can sell it now is 235. Because of that, there's a loss of inventory 715. That needs to be adjusted with your closing inventory. That should be taken away from the closing inventory. Okay, let's read the question. No entries have been made for the closing inventory. Closing inventory has been valued, some figure that is included 950. Now that is wrong. You cannot include it at 950. Yeah, should have been 235. That means 715 should be taken away. 715 should be taken away from your 14,625. Quite a few of you gave me that answer already. 14,625 minus 715, 13,910. Yes, 13,910. That is my revised closing inventory, people. Okay, okay. Summarizing the entire thing in front of you. Thank you. Thanks for the answer. Summarizing the answer here. Our closing inventory is 14,625. So far, so good. We need to value it. We didn't put any entry. It's an omission. We're going to do it anyway. But there is a matter. Some of the items worth of 950, which were included in 14,625, that value is no longer 950. The value has gone down to 35. Now it has gone down by 715. That is my loss. Should be taken away from my closing inventory, because closing inventory value is at lower of cost and net realizable value. That is the rule. 13,910. I'm writing here and getting my easy marks at first and peace of mind. Now, let's see who remembers this closing inventory double entry. Closing inventory once it is debit and closing inventory once it is credit. But when it is debit, into the SOFP, it's a current asset. Yep. And when it is credit, into the SPL or PNL, whatever you call it, whatever is given, PNL, yeah, that is credit. So you too. Yeah, that was a little lengthy. 2 chapters we have covered here. Yeah, inventory, entire inventory chapter is there. Then error correction chapter is there. Well, next question is number D. When the sales day book was totaled at the end of the December, this amounted to a figure. The correct entry was made to the sales ledger control account, but the sales account was credited with a less figure. This is a correct figure. Sales day book. Okay, now someone gave me the difference. The difference is 900. Thank you for the difference, but let's work it out. Like how, I'm putting a video for a minute down. Okay, 900. You know, this is a single entry error, one-sided original entry. Yeah, original entry, one-sided error of original entry. It's a sales day book. How do you do the double entry? Generally, we do sales, credit, and SLCA debit. Now, SLCA debit is fine, no problem. They said correct entry was made in the SLCA, but sales was not done correctly. Now, people, tell me, what do you need to do? You need to make your sales higher, don't you? You need to make your sales higher. How do you make your sales higher? Quite a few have giving me answer. Sales is a what account? Credit account, doesn't it? You need to make it higher by writing on the credit side. 900 credit, that's it. So sales credit, 900, and suspense, opposite account is suspense. Suspense debit, 900. That's how you make it correct. Yes, I have seen so many students, they struggle with the suspense account and this type of errors. Please watch out my YouTube videos, our recorded videos from KBM. It will help you. I like to check the answer at this moment. Hop course tab, this is going to help you a lot. Let's check it out. 208 is copy paste, no problem. Irrecoverable SLCA, look at this, yeah? Taking another color pen. What is the double entry for bad debt or irrecoverable debt debit? Because expense, SLCA credit. Job done. Next one is discount received credit to suspense. Discount received credit to suspense. 247 is the copy paste item. Next one, look at this. This is the one, 3910. Unfortunately, in the answer, they didn't give you the explanation. You got to get a tutor for that, yeah? A lecturer, a teacher. So that's your 13910 and SOFP debit P&L credit. Yeah, SPL, they said, yeah, whatever is given. Then sales credit, suspense debit, 900. We have done it. Sales credit, suspense debit with 900. That's it. Yep, that is our basically error of trial balance into this question, not the extended trial balance. We didn't do the extended trial balance yet. And we are moving to the last question. We have managed our time very well. If you are good enough and have gone through all our lectures and have finished the book with all the questions and 4 mock exams, there is a exam kit we call it, or practice booklet we call it from BPP. If you've done it, nobody can fail you. You are going to pass with 90%. Yeah, although this is a challenging module, 90%. Last question, you can help me. We are going to make it very simple, very easy, and boom, boom, finish. This task is about extended trial balance. And yes, which was our last lecture, we do have a video on extended, this is extended trial balance, less than 14 minutes. Very good video for you. You can watch it while traveling, or you are maybe enjoying your food or meal, anything like that. Yeah, or even if you're bored, just to keep watching my videos, you'll feel good. I hope so. Yeah. Okay, coming back to the question, last question. You have the following extended trial balance. The adjustments have already been correctly entered. Adjustments are already done, so most of the work been done. We just need to choose and copy and paste. Extend the figures into the statement on statement of profit and loss, SPL and SOFP. Okay, we're going to do it in a minute. And do not enter zeros, unused columns. One thing you got to do is at the end, whether profit or loss, you need to find it out. I'll show you. Yeah, like through debit and credit. Okay, this type of question, again, I need my pearls and dead click. Yep. I'm going to help you. Starting from the left-hand side, there are column, ledger account, balances, debit, credit, then adjustments, debit, credit, then SPL, debit, credit, then SOFP, debit, credit. But from the left-hand side ledger, this column, I'm identifying which one is SPL, which one is SOFP. Allowance for doubtful debt, SOFP. Once into the SOFP, the whole amount, and the adjustment goes into the SPL. Yeah. If I go anything wrong, I will do purposefully 3 mistakes. Let's see who will find me. I'll do all of it. I'll try to figure out which one goes to SPL, which one goes to SOFP. Purposefully, I will do 3 mistakes. Let's see who helps me. Okay. Well, bank is a SPL item, capital SOFP item, closing inventory. It is an SOFP item, cost of goods sold, SPL item, depreciation charge, SOFP item, discount allowed, SPL item, received, SPL item. Okay, someone already found the mistake. Could be drawing, SOFP item, machinery, SOFP item, accumulated debris, SOFP item, premises rental, SOFP item, purchase ledger control account, SOFP item, sales, SPL. Okay, sales ledger control, SPL, sundry expense, SPL, suspense. Now suspense, SPL. Okay, VAT, SOFP, wages, SPL. Did I say 3? I think I made 5. Let's see who finds the 5. At first, tell me which 5 I did mistake. Okay, let's see which 5. Give me more answers. People are giving me very good right answers. Okay, I'm checking. Okay, so many of you already said suspense is not in the accounts. That's true. So taking my red pen. Suspense, I said SPL. Actually, it's neither SPL or SOFP. It doesn't go into the accounts. So that was one mistake. Then SLCA, someone is saying SLCA. Let's see, SLCA, I said SPL. Yes, that's wrong. It's a current asset, SOFP. It should go here, 39560. 39560. Oops, let me take my eraser. Okay. 39560. Okay. Then what else mistake I have done? Tell me. Quite a few already said, but the message has gone up. Depreciation into the SPL, I said. Did I? Let me check it out. Depreciation, fantastic. I said SOFP, it should be SPL, shouldn't it? Because it's an expense, SPL. Then rent, SPL. Which rent? Rent. Premises rent, maybe, isn't he? I remember. Yeah, thank you, Sarika. Where is that? I got it. Here we go. I said SOFP, very wrong. It's an rent expense, SPL. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4 already. Match at cost, SOFP. What else I did a mistake? Bank, isn't it? Bank. At the very beginning, I said SPL. Quite a few already told you. Bank, SPL, never. It's a current asset because on the debit side, it's SOFP. Well done. I appreciate your effort. You're writing through your keyboard, but you're writing very fast and doing very interactive lesson. Very well done. Okay, now help me with a calculator. I need a calculator. Allowance for doubtful debt. It does go into the SOFP and it goes into the credit side. Allowances are credit. It should be on the credit side. How much is the figure? 2185 plus 580. Machinery at cost. Did I do more of a machinery at cost? Yes, thank you. Machinery at cost. Although I promised 3, I think I did 6. Yeah, just to test you. Machinery at cost is SOFP. Thank you. Okay. So, the first figure, allowance for doubtful debt. Into the ledger balance is 2185. Adjustments, 580 means you add a. Allowances are credit. So this is your allowance for DD, doubtful debt. At the balance BD, you had 2185 plus you added 580. This is known as increase. This is known as an increase in doubtful debt. So it should be, yeah, thank you for the figure, 2765. 2765 SOFP. Next one, allowance for doubtful debt. This is an SPL. People, why it is SPL? 580 is an debit and it is SPL, but why it is debit? My question is why it is debit? 580 debit, by why? Let's see who gives the right answer. 580 is debited. Allowance for doubtful debt. Yes, thank you, Sarika. Yep, it is debit because it's an expense. Why it is expensive? It's increased. Last year it was 2185. This year it became 2765. It has increased by 580. That's your expense. Yeah, this type of question comes in. And the good news is I have small videos yet again whereabout in my YouTube channel. So does in the KBM portal, we have our long recorded videos, the 3 hours. If you do not like me to see over the 3 hours, 10 5 minutes videos are for you there. Fantastic. Moving on. Bank is a 69748. Then capital SOFP is credit 15400. Closing inventory into the current asset, is a closing inventory is a current asset, 24,000 this time. This time, closing inventory is a little tricky. Normally, closing inventory is a current asset. Also, it's a deduction into the SPL. Yeah, credit into the SPL. But look at this. This time they told you cost of goods sold. Now, cost of goods sold is already given 229,200. From that figure, you need to take away what? Your closing inventory. Look at this adjustment, 24,000. Okay, people? I hope that makes sense, and that's what the final accounts preparation. Thanks for the numbers. I was just about to calculate it. It's a 205,200 is the cost of goods sold, and goes into the SPL as an expense. That's why it's debit. Depreciation charge. Yeah, this is not SOFP item at all. It's an SPL item. This is a debit. This is an expense. And that's why it's a debit here, 9870. Discount allowed is a debit, but look at this, there's an adjustment. 2,900 plus 300. Debit means you plus adjustment, plus 300. So it becomes 3,200, doesn't it? Yeah, 3,200. And then discount received, 1,800 is straight away into the SPL, 1,800. This drawings SOFP, debit, 6,800. And then machinery as the cost SOFP. It's a non-current asset. It never can be SP. Where did I write the drawings? Yeah, drawings is fine. Debit. Machinery is debit as well. 4,3,800. Then machinery accumulated depreciation. Now look at this. There are two figures. One is 24250, and there is one is adjustment. So you need to add it up together, don't you? It's a credit. I'm taking the calculator. Did I miss 150? Someone said, why did I? Yes, thank you for that one. People, yes, Xavier says you missed 150. Thank you. So the Sarika and Aya and Pavla, thank you. And that was not intentional. I was not checking you people. It was a mistake, entire mistake, because I was careless. I did miss it here. Look at people. I didn't do it, isn't it? That's not good of me. That's not good of anybody. I'm going to lose my marks in the exam. In the drawings, there is a 150, looks like on the debit side. Adjustment means we need to add it, don't we? So I'm using my calculator, 6,800 plus 150, 6,950. A lot of writing, doesn't it? Yes, 6,950. So be careful. You can do this type of mistakes in the exam. Thank you for your eagle eyes. And it proves that you people are not sleeping. Yeah. most of the, like, especially the GCSEs and A-level kids, they are different. Online classes are very difficult for them. Okay, coming back to our question. Yeah. Machinery accumulated depreciation. How much is the figure, by the way? 24,250 plus 9870. 24,250 plus 9870. 34120. 34120 on the credit side. Accumulated depreciation is a credit. Thank you, Pavla, for the answer. Premises rental, it is an expense. SPL and debit. It's not debit. 28,000 and adjustment on the credit side. Yeah, 1,700 adjustment on the credit side. That means you need to what? Take it away, don't you? Could be a prepaid, couldn't it? Oops, what did I do? 28,000 minus 1,700. 26,300. Thank you for the good answer. It's an expense. That's on the debit side. Purchase ledger control account, PLCA, credit, 3,900. Sales is also credit, but SPL, 408. This is one of the biggest chunk of our income. Sales ledger control account, we have already recorded it. And sundry expense, it's an expense 49800, doesn't it? Yeah, 49800 SPL. Debit expense. Suspense doesn't go, it just balanced. A VAT SOFP, but it's a credit, means a liability 12837. My bad. 12873. Although I have seen 73, I said 37. Okay, because so many loads of talkie I'm going over, and so many information I'm taking into account. Last one, wages expense 29,000, but 150 is an adjustment. It looks like a credit adjustment. Let me check it at the top. Yeah, it is a credit adjustment. It's a minus. Prepaid could be. So 29,000 minus 150. Already people gave me some answers. Thank you, Archon. 28850. Wages 28850. An SPL. And that's it. But my question is that all? No, you got to do the total. What is the rule? People, just 1 minute. Follow me very carefully. What I got to do is, we have two items here. I'm taking another color pen at this point of time. Purple. Which one? This one. SPL. That shows how much business is profitable or not. Are we making profit or loss? And SOFP, stand financial position. What assets and liabilities we have. Now, SPL credit column, this column, you know, we have already 1800 discount received. That means it's an income, doesn't it? Then we have big chunk of sales, income, more income, 4,800. No, 48,000. 48,000. Okay. And that's it. Two items only. Your credit side should be bigger. So I'm taking the calculator on the screen. 408,000 plus 1,800, I believe. Wasn't it? Yeah. 409,800. Can someone confirm this figure? 409,800. Only two items. 409. Was that 800? Yes, thank you. Thank you for the, thank you, Xavier Achuran Sarika. 900. That is my total income. And debit side is total expenses. You know, the debit side, let me take you over at the top. These are all expenses, expenses, expenses. What is the expense? Look, allowance for doubtful debt increase, 580 expense. Then cost of goods sold expense. Then this depreciation charge. Let me, 1 minute, adjusting. Depreciation charge, this kind of, all these are expenses, doesn't it? So all these expenses, we need to take away from 409,800. Yeah, it's a little long, lengthy work to do. So bear with me. I'm doing one by one. Minus 580. Some of you please work it out as well. Then 205 200, 205 200. Obviously my handwriting is very poor and bad here, but you don't need to be bothered about it. So that's not me. In the exam, you need to write computerize. All these I'm doing minus. Okay. Minus 26300. Someone gave me already an answer. Tell me how much is the total profit, because by taking it away I'm gonna get profit. Minus 49800 minus, how much is the last one? Unbelievable. 28850. Yeah, I remember now. Minus 28850. Superb. It matches with Pabla, and any one of you can give me that same answer. It's 86,000 is the profit. So if you write it here, 86,000, and that is known as profit for the year. Did you get the same answer, people? That makes your 40900, and profit goes on the credit side of your 86,000 on your, of your, what do you call it? The SOFP. Then if we add up the SOFP, credit side and debit side, it should balance. Let's do the same procedure. On the SOFP, I have 2765 on the credit side. Yep. Plus 15,400, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, 15,400. I'm just double checking with the both of the side plus at the bottom some figures. 34,120 plus 32,900 plus 12,873 plus 86,000. Well, I got 184,058. 184,058. Thanks for the answer. The same, my debit side of SOFP should be the same. If it is, every work is fine. If it is not, we must have done something wrong. So fingers crossed. Let's check out the debit side. 69748 plus 24,000 plus 6950 plus 43800 plus 39560. 39560. 18405. Whoa, that's good. It's the same figure. Okay, my remote control fall down. Okay, that's the same figure. That means it's balanced. It's 184,058. We can write the same figure here. That's it. Yep, fantastic. Thank you, Pablo and Xavier and everybody. That's how you do your extended trial balance. But that's not the end of the question. We have three little bit of your, what do you call it? The extended trial balance theory questions. Let's solve it. This task is to test your knowledge. Choose one answer from each part. A, why do business keep subsidiary purchase ledgers? You know, the PL, purchase ledgers, subsidiary ledgers, individual ledgers. Choose one most suitable reason. I'm giving you option 1, 2, 3, 4. So which one is the best answer of why do businesses keep subsidiary purchase ledger? Number 1, to summarize the total purchases for the business, to show how much supplies are owed in total, to show how much each individual supply is owed. Fantastic. All of you gave me already this answer. This is the right answer. To enable the production of the, you look for the best answer. Most of the answers are similar, nearly there. Oh, that might be the answer, but check out which one's the best one. Yeah, this is the best answer. It shows how much each individual supplier they owe to us. That is the reason of purchase ledger, memorandum, or subsidiary ledger. You have been asked to reconcile the cash book to bank statement. Why are the bank reconciliations performed? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 options. Why do you do the bank reconciliation? Number 1, they are required by accounting standards. Now, this is the very false talkie. This is not required by a standard. Don't worry about it. There is no bank IAS on bank reconciliation. Number 2, so the business can check the accuracy of bank statement. You might feel, oh, checking accuracy. That's true. But, I'll come back to the question here. It is bank statement. You're giving me answers anyway. Accuracy of cash book. Yeah. So the business can check the accuracy of the cash book. Yeah. Bank, they don't do mistake. Mostly 99% cases. Even if they do mistake, you will be furious and go to the bank, talk to the manager. Yo, Mr. Manager, make it. But it's for your purpose, to reconciling purposes. This is the right answer. I'd like to read the next one in E as well. To ensure suppliers are paid the correct amount. Of course not. We have our invoices, statement account, and so many other things to do that one. Okay, last one of this question and of this paper. Of the following, which one provides the best example of an application of the accruals concept? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. Providing for a doubtful debt which a credit customer may be unable to pay. Hey, that is, I don't know. Like, we'll talk about doubtful debt, talking about credit customer unable to pay. Let's read the next one. I couldn't digest that one. Next one, classifying the ledger costs incurred. It will happen to you, after doing so many questions, some of the items you will not be able to keep it in your head. Like, head spin. What is going on? What they are talking about? Quite a few of you are giving me the right answer, but I'll explain. If it hurts you too much, ignore it, keep going bottom. Yeah. Look for the best answer is the technique. Yeah. Next one, classifying the legal costs incurred on the purchase of a non-current asset as part of the cost of the. This is another heavy one, like legal cost. And yeah, we have seen in capital and revenue expenditure legal costs that are passed off part of capital expenditure, but that is not my accruals concept. Next one, including repair expenditure incurred in the year of the financial statement, even though including, yeah, the repair expenditure in the year, even though invoice has not yet been received from the contractor. Now, that gives you little flavor. Like there is a, what do you call it? A prepayment or accrual, something like that, which you are including for your, oh, getting some phone calls. So just putting it off. Even though an invoice has not yet been received, accrued, it's straight away accrued. Yeah. But you have to include it. That is all about accruals concept. Although you didn't pay it, but put it into your SPL. If you have paid in advance, take it away. That sounds my best answer. I'd like to read the next one. Classifying the bank overdraft as a current liability, not a. Now the last one is true, Toki. Nothing wrong with that, but this is not an example of what do you call it? Accruals concept, isn't it? Accruals is not a cash basis. Yeah. So number 3 is the right answer. And last clapping for the class. With that note, we finished the syllabus. It was a big syllabus. 6 full-time lectures, 1 revision, 7 classes, boom, done. And this revision class, I hope it definitely going to help you. This is now our question asking session. You can ask me questions now. If you have any questions, you're free to ask me. Oh, I think we should check the answer. This one, last answer, I didn't check it, doesn't it? Let's check the answer. Thank you. You're welcome. We didn't check the last task, number 6. We can only check the last bottom bit, 86,000. But if the 86,000 is right, that was right anyway because that balanced. Look at this, 86,000 and it balanced. So that is right answer. And last one I found all C, 3, 3, and 3. That's it. Stopping the share at this moment. Waiting to hear from you people. It's your time to ask me questions. We still have half an hour, but definitely we're going to end in few minutes time. Yeah, some questions. Next week, which book we are doing? Thank you for this question. Now, I thought next week would have been off, but it is not an off. Next week is another module. Most of you have done that. Final accounts preparation is next week, because the advanced bookkeeping is the first module of this academic period. So yeah, final accounts preparation. Can you raise your hands or let me know how many of you didn't do final accounts preparation? Like another question, I'm trying to book exam but cannot do it. Did they close it? Like because of COVID, I've heard the UK centers are going to be off. In Ireland, they made it off. ACCA centers are off in Ireland. That is frustrating though. Yeah, but I think it's not all off yet. I booked, they cancelled. Did they? So Archana says she booked the exam, it has cancelled. So wait, I don't think it's gonna be longer. Yeah, people are getting used to with the COVID. Yeah, and hopefully the vaccine will be out there soon. Okay, so our next module is final accounts preparation. I hope many of you already done it with me, final accounts preparation. Many of you completed it, final accounts preparation. But those of you didn't do it, please join in. There will be only 4 lectures. That's it. Maybe 5th one is going to be for. Okay, Let me check it out. If I start 31st of October, 31st, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 weeks only. And I hope 5th week is the, maybe I'll check it out. Aya says I have to do exam only on final accounts. What do you mean by that, Aya? Final accounts, only one exam you have left. Yeah, I can unmute you, talk to us. Yeah, say something, we can hear you.
No, it was the answer for I've done that lecture course and I only have to do exam on it.
Oh, you have
I
to do
don't
exam.
have to do
I
course.
remember.
Yeah.
You have started final accounts preparation with me. That is the first time,
Yeah.
first module.
Yeah.
I think this is your second. Please do not.
It was a little bit
Yeah?
confusing having them other way around, advanced bookkeeping after final accounts, but
You know,
I will.
don't worry about it. These two are similar. These two are going to help you. Advanced bookkeeping and
Yeah.
final accounts preparation. These are like brothers and sisters. This goes side by side. Yeah, the knowledge you acquired here, you can apply final accounts preparation, and from the vice versa. So don't worry about it. Yep.
Yeah, part of the final accounts was easy because I have done that kind of stuff back in time, but some of that was somewhat confusing. But I will do both exams now.
Yep, my top tips is to you and everybody. Please go through all the questions of the book and a little bit revision, not all of it, just quick revision. Do the questions and past papers you get from the what do you call it, the exam kit, or from BPP. You do have we call it practice booklet, practice questions. Buy it, do it. And 4 mock exams already I sent you one. We did it one today. There are 2 in your AAT website. Green light tests are there. You're done there. In my YouTube channel, plenty of helpful video. I'm getting more questions. Archon says, thanks for today. I'll try to book exam. Need to go somewhere. No worries, Archon, goodbye. Thanks for today. AAT exam questions on their website are really good. That's Xavier says. Xavier, if you would like to say something, you can come here. Pavla, I've done final accounts preparation. Okay, Aya, thank you. Then Pavla says, I have done final accounts preparation and indirect tax too. There are we doing management accounting after final accounts preparation? I'm not doing, Pavla, but maybe some other teachers are doing. Yeah, there are very good teachers. Sajid is there. Then Sajid just texted me right now. He needed something. And then our most senior teacher, Omar is there. Yep, you can do with them. Definitely you can do with them. But I have very good revision videos on my YouTube channel, especially for management accounting, costing, final accounts preparation. You can check it out. You're welcome, Vaselina. Yeah, you're good to go. Don't worry. Nicolette says, I booked mine at professional accountancy tutors. Try here there to book exam. Where is that, Nicolette? PAT, professional accountancy tutors. Maybe in London somewhere. Anyway, you can book it. It's not like you've got to do with KBM, although I would suggest do it with KBM. Yeah. Aya says, which module you will do after final accounts? After final accounts is indirect tax. Yeah. No. After final accounts, it should be management accounting costing. Sorry, I beg my pardon. After final accounts, there should be management accounting costing, then indirect tax, then the synoptic. Okay, it is in Harrow. That's all right. Nicolette says, anywhere in London, if they're open, if you can do the exam, go for it. Do it. Don't keep it in your bucket. Like, just don't pile it one after one exam. I'd rather say do advanced bookkeeping. I would say you people are good enough, ready enough to do the exam. Anybody wants to ask any question to me? Sir, anybody, I can unmute you so we can go along with the like talkie. Maybe you can raise your hand, you can say yes, you can unmute yourself. Yep. If it is not, then yep, I hope some of you are going to see you next week. Yep. No more questions. If no more questions, that's it. Then enjoy your day. Have a good day. Yet again, we finished early today. All the very best with your exam. And if you need any help, anytime, you've got my email address. Just feel free to mail me. Maybe I can take a little longer than usual because of busyness, being busy, but I will definitely get back to all of you. With that note, thank you. Thanks, everybody. I wish you all the very best. Stay home, stay safe, and boom, boom, bang it on. Be a good accountant. See you in some other module. Till then, goodbye. Stay blessed.